Hello everyone, I'm Santiago and today I'm gonna be testing the Bioshock franchise, Bioshock 1 and 2 Remastered and Bioshock Infinite. So let's get started right away. Native resolution, highest settings. Yeah, let's get into it. I'm using a mouse and keyboard just for comfort. It's not my thing to have a controller in general. So as you can see already, we're not even maxing out the GPU and we're getting hundreds of FPS. And while this is nice and all, it's a waste of resources and battery life because the Steam Deck only has a 60Hz screen. If you want to plug this to a TV, it's going to work just fine. So let's lock it to 60. And there you go. 60 frames across the board, no issues whatsoever. I mean, come on, this is a very old game, despite being the remastered version. Okay, let's get the shotgun out. And I was interested in checking this out because I tried it also on Nintendo Switch back when I had a Switch Lite. And it was 30 frames per second. At 720p, I think it was. Not sure if it was dynamic resolution. It worked pretty well. Visually, the textures were downgraded quite a bit on the Switch, from what I remember. So playing this at 60 frames on a portable machine, to me, it's impressive. Despite being very easy to run, that's what I'm trying to say. Come on, try. These two atoms, I'm going to explode. I forget that in this game I don't have a run button. And hang on, I forgot to fix something. Maintain UI aspect ratio disabled. I think that's why the UI was kinda weird. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Got him. So, great game if you want to play it. This is, again, the remastered version. That's why it looks a little bit better than the original. A little bit. So, if you haven't played it ever, I recommend you check it out. Especially portable. Lots of battery life, runs at 60 and barely breaks a sweat. Try again. Done. Reduce 2 atoms. Oh, I forgot. This annoying guy. Yeah, we're going to hack that turret. Soon. And let's buy it out, because I don't want to show you just hacking. It's boring AF. To show on a video. Auto hack. So yeah, looks great. Super sharp on the Steam Deck screen. And you can play at 60 frames per second. You can even lock it to 40 if you want more battery life. But still. Uses so little GPU that it shouldn't be an issue. Anyway, let's jump into Bioshock 2. Bioshock 2, native resolution, everything maxed out. So, we apply the settings. And as you'll see, like on the first one, over 100 FPS, GPU power to spare still, so lock it to 60. And you're good to go. No problems whatsoever. I have very little health. I'm going to die here, right? Yeah, I'm so dead. Yeah. Of course. Yeah, this save is not great. Again, this one is on the Switch as well. Dock resolution 900p. I think it's 720p on the portable mode. So yeah, at 30 frames on the Switch, a 30 frames game. Here, no problem whatsoever.
But we are never alone. We shall live on, join the Rapture family, and be reborn.
Okay, hopefully I can heal right. Oh no, this is a bot panel. My bad. All right. Come on, fall down. Okay, that should help me out. Don't fight each other. We can be friends. Anyway, so Bioshock 2, much like Bioshock 1, is completely fine. So let's continue. Let's get to Bioshock Infinite. And finally, Bioshock Infinite. So native resolution, almost the highest settings. And I say almost because I lowered the shadows from ultra to very high. And the ambient occlusion from ultra to high. So it looks basically the same as the highest. So let's get into it. Again, I'm going to put the FPS counter. And as you'll see, we get over 90 FPS. As combat will happen, it's going to drop below 100 FPS. So keep that in mind, it's not going to be 100 all the time. That's why I lowered the settings. So yeah. Anyway, let's log into 60. Makes more sense for the Steam Deck. It's been a while since I played this. Okay, now it's going to fight its own soldiers. That helps me. But it will basically be 60s across the board. Remember, this is a game from the PlayStation 3 era, which got updated with the PC version's good settings for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Oh man, so many of them. So very enjoyable, and at least in my opinion, still to this day. All the three of them. The first and second one will feel very dated, but considering the age of them, I feel them completely playable nowadays. Nothing's stopping me from enjoying those. Let's continue running, and this one is also on Nintendo Switch, but it's another one that runs at 30 frames per second with worse visuals. So I'm going to do a little bit more combat and get to it. Oh man, such an enjoyable game when I played this one. It was, I think, in 2012 when I played this. Or something like that. I remember I was in high school and I had a GTS 450. It didn't run at 60 frames, I can tell you as much. But it ran well enough. I think it was into the 40s or something. Anyway, I think that's it for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did revisiting games I enjoyed back in the day. And this one should give you less battery life than the others, but it's way more demanding, so it makes complete sense. And it looks much better also, on a graphical standpoint. Okay, reduce 2 atoms. Anyway, bye guys!